I bought a dog camera to watch my puppy. Instead, I caught my girlfriend and best friend on my couch. It started innocently enough. My girlfriend, Lisa, and I had just adopted a golden retriever puppy named Barnaby. He was chaos in a fur coat. He chewed shoes, he barked at the wind, and we loved him. Because we both worked full-time, I was paranoid about leaving him alone. So I bought a Furbo. For those who don't know, it's a dog camera that connects to your phone. It lets you toss treats to your dog, see them in HD video, and crucially, it sends alerts when it detects barking or movement. I set it up on the TV stand facing the living room couch. I remember Lisa laughing at me. "You're such a helicopter parent. You just want to spy on Barnaby." If only she knew who I would actually end up spying on. Then there was Dave. Dave wasn't just a friend, he was my brother. We'd known each other since high school. He was the best man at my sister's wedding. He had a key to my apartment in case of emergencies. Dave was engaged to a wonderful woman named Sarah. They were supposed to get married in the fall. Lisa and Dave got along great. I thought it was awesome that my girlfriend and my best friend were pals. I never suspected a thing, not once. I was the guy who trusted everyone. That trust died on a Tuesday afternoon at 2:30 p.m. I was stuck in the most boring budget meeting of my life. My boss was droning on about Q3 projections. My phone was faced up on the table. Suddenly, a notification popped up. The Furbo app icon. Message, person detected. I frowned. I had a dog walker. This is Higgins, but she came at noon. It was 2:30. I thought, maybe someone broke in. Or maybe Barnaby knocked a lamp over. I hid my phone under the conference table and opened the app. The video buffered for a few seconds, loading, and then the live feed popped up. The image was crystal clear, 1080p resolution. It wasn't a burglar, and it wasn't Mrs. Higgins. It was Lisa, and she wasn't alone. She was on our gray sectional couch, the one we bought together at IKEA. And on top of her was Dave. My brain couldn't process it at first. I thought, why is Dave wrestling Lisa? Then they kissed, and it wasn't a friendly peck. My blood turned to ice. My ears started ringing. I looked around the meeting room. My boss was still talking about spreadsheets. Nobody knew that my entire life was imploding under the table. Barnaby, my loyal puppy, was sitting on the rug chewing a toy, completely ignoring the two people destroying his dad's life right behind him. I watched them for about 30 seconds. The anger that built up inside me wasn't hot, it was cold, calculating. I realized I had a weapon. The Furbo has a two-way microphone feature. You press a button on your phone and your voice comes out of the camera speaker loud and clear. I waited. I waited until they were distracted, until they were comfortable. I muted my phone volume so I wouldn't disrupt the meeting. I pressed the yellow microphone icon. I took a deep breath and channeled all my rage into a whisper shout. "Get off my couch and get the hell out of my house!" On the screen, it was pure comedy. Dave jumped so high he almost hit the fan ceiling. He fell off the couch, tangling his legs in my favorite throw blanket. He face-planted onto the floor. Lisa screamed. She pulled a cushion over herself, looking around wildly. "Who's here? Is someone here?" she shrieked. I pressed the button again. "It's me, you idiots. You're live on camera. Look at the lens, Dave. Smile!" Dave looked at the camera on the TV stand. His face was pale. He looked like he was going to vomit. Barnaby, hearing my voice, started barking happily and wagging his tail at the camera, thinking I was home to give him a treat. The contrast between the happy dog and the terrified cheaters was cinematic. "I'm recording this," I lied. Well, partially, I was screen recording. "Get out before I call the cops for trespassing." Dave scrambled for his clothes. He ran out the door without even tying his shoes. Lisa sat there crying, calling my name. I closed the app. I excused myself from the meeting, went to the bathroom, and threw up. Then I looked at the screen recording I had just saved. I had a choice. I could just break up with her. I could just cut Dave off. But Dave was engaged to Sarah. Sarah, who was currently planning their wedding. Sarah, who didn't deserve this. I didn't hesitate. I opened my messages. I selected the video. I sent it to Sarah with a text. "I'm so sorry. You need to see this." When I got home that evening, Lisa was gone. She had packed a bag and fled to her mother's house. Dave wasn't so lucky. I heard from a mutual friend that Sarah watched the video while she was at her bridal dress fitting. She canceled the wedding that afternoon. She kicked Dave out. She even posted a screenshot of the video, blurred, thankfully, on Facebook with the caption, "Wedding is off. Ask Dave why." Lisa tried to text me a week later saying it was a moment of weakness and that she felt neglected because I spent too much time with the dog. I replied, "Barnaby is loyal. You aren't. Don't contact me again." I kept the dog, I kept the couch after a deep professional cleaning, and I kept the Furbo. Best $50 investment of my life.